Okay, let's dive into this. Because today, we are unpacking the incredibly complex and frankly fascinating world of commercial interior procurement. Welcome to today's Explainer. If you're a B2B professional or a facility leader, and you've ever walked into a massive hospital, a bustling corporate office, or a modern university campus and wondered, how on earth do all these specialized, perfectly integrated environments actually come together? Well, you are definitely in the right place. We're going way beyond just picking out desks and chairs here. We're going to understand the massive behind-the-scenes coordination that makes institutional spaces functional, safe, and ready for use.
Here is our roadmap for this explainer. We'll start with the commercial furniture iceberg, map out this multi-billion-dollar industry, and define the 5 crucial roles of a contract dealer. Then, we'll tackle the unique challenges of healthcare environments, explore the specialized supplier ecosystem, and finally, look at how to choose the right project partner.
All right, Section 1, the commercial furniture iceberg.
You know, outfitting a large-scale facility like a senior living community or a massive government building is just a fundamentally different beast than what most of us are used to. Think about it. When you or I buy a sofa for our living room, it's a pretty simple consumer purchase, right? One product, maybe one delivery window, and you're done. But commercial furnishing, it's like a giant puzzle. You're dealing with hundreds of different products, multiple manufacturing factories, incredibly detailed specifications, and hyper-strict delivery schedules. You've got to manage building access requirements, ongoing warranties, and specialized installation crews. The sheer logistics of it are staggering, which is exactly why facility owners can't just hit Add to Cart. This really brilliantly illustrates why having specialized coordination isn't just some nice-to-have bonus, it is absolutely critical.
Moving right along to Section 2, a multi-billion-dollar industry. Just take a look at these preliminary 2025 figures from the Business and Institutional Furniture Manufacturers Association. We're talking about a massive $22.14 billion footprint across North America alone. The United States is absolutely leading the charge with over $16 billion, followed by Canada at $4.1 billion and Mexico at nearly $2 billion. So there is literally an incredible amount of capital flowing into business and institutional furniture activity right now.
Here's the thing. The furniture market is just one piece of the puzzle. The construction markets that these furniture dealers serve are even larger. Consider the annualized U.S. construction spending as of May 2026. We're looking at a staggering $337 billion across just 3 sectors. That's $138.5 billion in education, $124.4 billion in office spaces, and $74.5 billion in healthcare construction. And it's not just the U.S. either. Statistics Canada reported a 5.7% increase, bringing institutional building investment up to 23.1 billion Canadian in 2025. With this sheer volume of building happening, the procurement of the interiors has to be absolutely flawless.
Which leads us to a pretty stark reality, 3.6%. That represents the year-over-year rise in non-residential construction costs in the first quarter of 2026, according to Statistics Canada. So, what does this all mean for us? The crucial takeaway is this. In a landscape defined by rising material costs, sourcing constraints, and skilled labor shortages, avoidable mistakes are incredibly expensive. Missed delivery windows, incorrect dimensions, or last-minute substitutions don't just cause a few headaches. They blow up budgets and derail project schedules entirely.
Let's get into Section 3, the 5 dealer roles. To mitigate those exact financial risks we just talked about, organizations turn to contract furniture dealers and interior integrators. A highly qualified dealer does so much more than just sell desks. They're kind of like the conductor of an orchestra. The journey starts with sourcing and specification, finding exactly the right products for your budget, safety, and performance needs. Second is procurement. They coordinate dozens of scattered purchase orders across different factories and shipping locations, creating one seamless, centralized process for the buyer. Third, they step in for project management. They're orchestrating all the moving parts: architects, general contractors, freight carriers, tech providers, all to prevent scheduling collisions. Fourth is delivery and installation. This means navigating really complex loading dock schedules, elevator restrictions, and strict infection control procedures. And finally, step 5, lifecycle management. Their job continues long after the facility opens, protecting that huge investment over time.
To ground this in reality, let's look at a few major integrators out there. Take One Workplace, for example. They actually report having access to over 800 vendor partners. That allows them to mix and match the absolute best products rather than forcing a project into just one single product line. Then you've got Henriksen, who provides healthcare clients with highly complex, nationwide procurement and project management.
Meanwhile, POI Business Interiors really emphasizes that critical step 5 we just talked about. They offer post-installation lifecycle services like inventory management, reconfiguration, and even responsible product disposal when spaces need to adapt. Let's move and see how this builds when we introduce the unique, high-stakes demands of specific sectors.
Which brings us to Section 4, the Healthcare Institutional Challenge. In really complex spaces, like healthcare, behavioral health, and supportive housing environments, interior design operates under a very strict philosophy known as evidence-based healthcare design. Essentially, this means built environment decisions are based on credible research and measurable outcomes, not just what looks nice on a mood board. In an institutional setting, aesthetics are actually completely secondary to performance. The furniture you select directly influences staff workflow, patient safety, cleaning procedures, and your long-term operating costs.
Because of that, decision-makers have to evaluate furniture against an intense gauntlet of criteria. We're talking about rapid infection prevention and cleanability, we're looking at moisture and bedbug resistance, strict fire retardancy, specific weight capacities, and highly specialized ligature and behavioral health safety considerations. Conventional office furniture, it simply cannot survive, nor can it safely function in these specialized environments.
Section 5. The Specialized Supplier Ecosystem.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that it brings up a crucial dynamic in the industry. Even the largest contract furniture dealers in the world do not manufacture everything, and that creates a vital partnership opportunity with a specialized supplier ecosystem to complete the whole commercial interior package. You have highly specific product categories. Think waterproof mattresses for healthcare and shelters, privacy curtains for hospitals, and ultra-durable furnishings for high-turnover spots like student and workforce housing. The dealer manages the overall project timeline and the customer relationship, while the specialized supplier brings the deep technical product knowledge, exact pricing, and targeted production capacities straight to the table.
A perfect example of this final puzzle piece is Omland Hospitality products. Omland supports dealers, developers, and healthcare providers by focusing entirely on specialized sleeping, bathing, privacy, and resident room solutions. We are talking about commercial steel bed systems, bed bug-resistant sleep products, hospital privacy curtains, and smart underbed storage. By plugging a specialized supplier like Omland into their network, interior integrators can confidently deliver a fully coordinated, highly technical commercial interior package, all without having to manufacture those niche items themselves.
And finally, Section 6, choosing the right project partner.
Ultimately, the core message of our explainer today is that the strongest, most resilient commercial spaces are never, ever built by one company alone. They are the result of highly coordinated partnerships among facility owners, designers, contract dealers, and specialized suppliers, all working in lockstep. So, I want to leave you with a provocative question to chew on. Are you evaluating your next project partner on comprehensive capability or just on product pricing? Because if a partner can source from multiple manufacturers, manage the complex web of nationwide delivery and installation, handle the life cycle, and seamlessly integrate specialized suppliers, well, they are doing much more than just selling furniture. They are protecting your investment and ensuring your facility is safe, functional, and ready for the future. Keep that top of mind for your next build. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I hope you walk away seeing the built environment around you in a whole new light.